fear of failure, you can win. Don't you give in. Oh, don't you give in.
As human beings, we dream. We have grand ideas of what we wish our lives would be like. The big peaceful home that our loved ones can gather at. The job where we are the successful boss, getting paid to do something we love. The perfect family, husband, wife, 2.5 children, a house with a picket fence and a dog, maybe a cat. We have dreams, goals, visions. But for too many people, that's all they have. Dreams, goals, and visions. No reality. Why? Why don't we have the things we hope so greatly for? Why aren't we in shape? Why haven't we started the business? Why haven't you proposed? Why haven't you obtained the things you spend hours dreaming about? Why aren't your dreams a reality? You know that thing that every few months you run around telling everyone you want to do or be, but somehow doing it or becoming it stops there. It stops at the inception stage. When a woman becomes pregnant, she's only to remain that way for 40 weeks. During those 40 weeks, she feeds the baby. She talks to it. She maintains her health so the baby gets what it needs. She goes to the doctor so a professional can tell her the status of her pregnancy. She interacts with the baby. She prepares for it. She has a party, and people come from all over to make sure she has what she needs for the baby's arrival. And after all of that, after 40 weeks of preparation, the baby has become so big that there is no more space within the mother to contain it, and it must be birthed into the world. How long have you been pregnant with visions and dreams and goals? For some of us, it was a few months ago. For some, it was years ago that something happened. You saw something, you heard something, and boom, a dream was created inside of you. And sometime after that, you started debating about your ability to be a mother or a father, to be responsible for this baby. You started looking at your financial statement. You began thinking about your friends who are parents, how they never get to go anywhere because they're always doing something for their kids. But then you thought about how happy they say they are to finally have children of their own, and how it was worth the pain and the time and the sacrifice, how they had to push aside their fears so they could experience their dreams. And that, my friend, is where many of us are. We want these great and marvelous things to happen in our lives, but this thing called fear stands between us and our dreams. There is an element of fear involved in the pursuit of a dream. Fear of the unknown outcome of an attempt. What if I fail? What if this venture is not successful? What if I try out for the team and I don't make it? What if I apply for the educational program and I don't get accepted? What if I ask her out and she says no? We don't know the answer to if. We don't know the outcome to if. We can't predict the results. And it is this very uncertainty that grips us and prevents us from moving forward to experience the unknown. Why is it that we allow the negative outcome or answer to the question control us? Why do we allow it to be the determining factor on whether or not we move forward? In the face of love, why do we retreat for fear of failing at it? Why not say, what if it's everything I've ever dreamed of? What if he's the one? What if it's magical? Allow me to propose a question. What would you do if you knew that failure would not be the outcome? If you were convinced that you would not fail, what would you attempt to do? I don't intend to tell you how to not fail. Success is not guaranteed. There's no magical formula I can give you to ensure that you will always be successful in your endeavors. I will not tell you what you should do to be more successful at whatever it is you do, because there is something else that will stop you dead in your tracks on the road to success. If I gave you the steps to take, if I gave you a roadmap, if we were the best prepared, there still remains a force that will come in and halt everything we plan for. It is a debilitating entity that is the catalyst of much of the many dry bones in the graveyard of dreams. It aborts our goals. It is the fear of failure. And if you are ever going to achieve your dreams, it must be overcome. When we get a great idea, what usually happens? We think, it is going to cost money that I do not have in order for me to do this. Then we think, what if it doesn't work? I will have spent all of this money on a failed attempt. And fear, doubt, and excuses immediately creep in and take over the momentum we had to turn.